Hey there, and welcome back to There's a First Time for Everything, where you join me each and every week on my culinary journey, where we look for the most sought-out culinary options and dishes online. Will I fail? Will I succeed? Guess what? It's the first time that I've ever made any of these dishes, so we're going to be following some of the most sought-out tutorials online. Hey, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and also comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'll let you know as well. With the ingredients that good, with the tutorials that easy, hey, we're in this together. And each and every week, guess what? We'll be doing this again and again and again. Hey, time to cook. Take care. Today we're going to be making collard greens. My YouTuber, Philly J, he says his southern collard greens are the best. Guess what? You and I be the judge. I'll taste, you'll look, you'll comment down below and let me know. Hey, you guys ready to cook? Let's get the chopping. It's great time.
You're gonna place it over medium heat, medium low. Okay, you don't want the heat to be too high because the water will evaporate really quick, and then you will have to keep going back. You want to get you a big bowl. You're going to add a few tablespoons of salt to that bowl, and then you're going to add a few tablespoons of vinegar to the bowl, about 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and we're going to let these bad boys soak. So we got to.
Now preparing our salt, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of water together to begin cleaning our greens thoroughly.
Want to place our collard greens in this bowl of salt vinegar. Place all the collard greens in the bowl of salt vinegar, guys. And we're going to let these sit for like an hour or two. You're going to fill this up with water. And it don't necessarily have to cover the collard greens, but you want to fill this up with a nice amount of water. And you're going to press the collard greens down inside of the water, okay? You want them to be about this size right here. Okay, like I said, they are going to shrink up once they hit the hot oil because we're going to be stir frying these first. We're going to braise our ham hocks and our vegetables. You're going to cut your red peppers down like this, the long way first. I'm going to cut it like that. You want to be kind of small. You don't want them to be really big, especially the red peppers. You want to cut them sideways after you cut them the long way like this. Okay? So that's the way you want your red peppers and your onions to look. You're going to get about 4 to 5 strips of bacon, and we're going to cut them like this. Okay, cut them like that. And we're going to fry these too. We're going to fry the bacon as well. You can use maple bacon too, folks. I know a lot of people was asking, can you use maple bacon for collard greens? But here we have our red peppers, our chopped onions, and our chopped up bacon. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the collard greens. I'm going to show you.
So grab your onion, your green, your red, and yellow peppers, and let's get the chopping. Talk about colorful presentation. Now let's get your vegetables ready to begin for sauteing, one of the first and key ingredients and processes of cooking your greens. Now with your bacon finely chopped along with your vegetables, you want to get your saute pan greased and ready for sauteing.
Over medium heat, and you're going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. Okay? Add 3 tablespoons of oil to the big pot and make sure that it's over medium heat. We're going to be frying our red peppers and our onions and our bacon. Okay? We're going to fry them, so we're going to add them to the pot. And then to that, what we're going to do is we're going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I'll use about 2 if I was you. Use 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and you're going to stir that up. Stir that in really, really well. Then we're going to add to that our...
Now we're allowing our green peppers, our red peppers, our yellow peppers, bacon, and onion to saute in a pan on medium heat. Now time to add that good old minced garlic to the party.
Up pieces of ham hocks. We're going to add the bone to it as well. That gives it a lot of flavor, and we're going to add that fat to it. So make sure you add that. We're going to be braising our ham hock just to fry it a little bit. That'll toughen it up so it won't be too gooey and ooky. Okay.
Now we're going to start layering our greens over our sauteed items. And you want to get those sauteed flavors from the bottom mixed in with the greens as you continue to layer and layer. Make sure that pan still stays on medium heat.
Five to 6 cups of chicken broth. Listen, if you don't got chicken broth, just use water. And if you just have water, you know, because the purpose of using the chicken broth is to give it more flavor, okay? But if you don't have any chicken broth or any beef broth, you're just going to have to use more bouillon cubes. Instead of using 2 bouillon cubes, you're going to probably have to use about 6 bouillon cubes, okay? That's going to get the water to become really flavorful like the chicken broth, all right? So if you don't have any chicken broth and you only have water, just use a little more bouillon cubes. Instead of just using 2, just use about...
Now dropping off the bouillon cubes. 1, 2, 3.
1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Okay, we're going to be adding some seasoned salt and some pepper. Just want to add a lot of seasons to the water to give it some flavor. Can't stand no blame behind collard greens. I don't understand certain folks be making some bland collard greens. You're only going to use 2 tablespoons of seasoned salt. That's just what I recommend. Some people can't eat a lot of salt, so if you can't have a lot of salt, don't add no salt at all. When it comes to measurements, guys, I'm just telling you the approximate or estimated amount to use. It's totally up to you. You know, you really can't tell people how much to use or how much seasons to put in their food. Some people like a lot of pepper because they like a lot of spicy collard greens. Other people don't like spicy collard greens, so they don't use a lot of pepper. You're only going to use 2 tablespoons of white or brown sugar. We have white sugar today, so use 2 tablespoons of white sugar. Like I said, some people don't like the taste that sugar gives collard greens, so they only use like 1 teaspoon. It's totally up to you guys. It's up to your taste buds. I'm just telling you the recommended amounts to use. The same with the apple cider vinegar. I'm telling you to use 2 tablespoons, but I know some folks down south, they like their collard greens to be really vinegary.
So we've gone ahead and added our 1/4 cup of sugar, my preference brown sugar, our garlic powder, our onion powder, our black pepper, and our red pepper flakes. Now it's time to go add our 2 teaspoons of seasoning salt. And just a little bit of pepper for taste. I like pepper on my food. Don't judge me. As you keep layering and layering and adding your ingredients, you definitely want to make sure that you keep tasting as you go. Sometimes you may feel like, I need another seasoning needs to be added to it, another flavoring or something like that. Everything you cook should be preference to your palate, I would say. So we're going to add a little bit more hot pepper, going to add a little bit more apple cider vinegar just to make it kick that much better. Hey, we're the ones eating it.
The way it's a song and dance in my heart when I think about greens, and the way I look at these greens and just know they're about to do the ones and the twos. Wow, super flavorful. I had a little kick to it of the heat, a little sweetness to it that just sings sweet melodies in my mouth. Okay, Jay. Jay's definitely on point with the greens here. Jay's information will be down below. Make sure you guys check him out. And make sure you guys always join me each and every week where we'll do this again and again and again. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell button, comment down below. Hey guys, send me some tutorials. I would love to know what you guys want me to cook next week and many, many weeks from now. So we'll do this again. Be blessed, be safe, take care. You know you're about to eat something, you get like mad excited, and you just want like, oh, he about to eat, oh, I know you guys over there dancing with me. Hey, he about to eat, bust it, pop it, lock it. He about to eat. I'm goofy, I know.